their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And off we go in Santa Clara. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is gonna end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy setting up that play action. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. He's going to tuck it and run. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a 49er first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Play action now, Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Purdy throwing here on first. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. So here come the Rams on offense, readying for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Rams first down. 2 yards on the play.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They've got first down from the 31. Stafford now off the play fake. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go with Williams on the counter. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Purdy. Hits his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. He's across the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now it's Purdy. Throw came out. Got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll motion a tight end left. McCaffrey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Sending the tight end in motion left. Purdy on the play action. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Rams nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First and 10 now from the 30. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
First down throw here for Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Draw play. This is Williams. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Gain of 12.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. It's Stafford once more. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
From the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Might shift to the run here, third and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Williams now on 1st and 10. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Now Stafford to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA! The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Tight end in motion right. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He can run it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Adams put in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Wanted to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Purdy. Throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now. They need 7. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
And the 49er first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers looking at 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
10 yards to go.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's got it. And he's not going to get in, but the drive will continue as he does get enough for a 1st and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
There's McCaffrey again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Purdy throwing here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
21, Rams 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 22-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They motion a receiver left. Throwing is Stafford on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Play action now with Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Catch made. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Rams' 22-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Piniero's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford now. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Stafford back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10.
24, Rams 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock, not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Purdy into the hands of Kittle. Not a lot of room for him. takes it to the 34. Jared Verse on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. Now he takes it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now it's McCaffrey. Watch the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of
Scrimmage.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Makes a tackle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 30.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second and 3 now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
First and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead with Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Throwing now, Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Another run for Williams. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Taken in by Adams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Devontae Adams. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. Stafford from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. It's Stafford once more. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They stick with McCaffrey. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the gun is Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A run with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brought down by Jared Burris.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. read the give to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch, well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.